How you doing, everybody? This is Top here. Today I want to do a video about one of the new weapons in Dragon's Teeth. This is the CS5 sniper rifle. This comes with a suppressor, or you can use it without a suppressor, and it's a really good aggressive sniper rifle for getting up close and personal. I really believe it is a middle ground between the FYJS and the Scout Elite. As for sniping with the suppressor on, and here's an example, there's the Scout Elite and the FYJS, and I just wanted to show pictures of those because to give you an idea of this being a middle ground between the two. And the really good thing about this new sniper rifle that separates it from the Scout Elite and the FYJS is that it has that full 100% damage, where the Scout Elite and the FYJS are 80. So there's times where you'll need 2 headshots to kill somebody at distance with the Scout Elite or the FYJS, and using a sniper rifle, that can be really disappointing. So this weapon right here is really good for, say, dealing with people at close range and dealing with people at longer range. Now, the downfall to the long range using the CS5 that I would say is the bullet drop off. Also maybe leading your targets, you'll have to lead them a little bit more, but really is the bullet drop off. You really have to adjust for that extra bullet drop off. Now, leading targets, once you get used to it, there's a little bit more lead you'll have to add, especially with the suppressor. But having the suppressor on this sniper rifle specifically, it's really nice because the bullet velocity is not as low as, say, putting a suppressor on the FYJS or the Scout Elite. It's got that extra speed there, so you don't have to lead as much. Overall, you do have to lead a lot, like I mentioned before, but I still do enjoy maybe taking the suppressor off on bigger maps, and then if I'm playing, say, a map like Pearl Market or something a little bit smaller, I will put the suppressor on. So it all depends on your situation or your map you're playing on and how you really want to use this sniper rifle. Would you like to be a suppressed recon, moving around close up, close and personal, or would you like to get the full speed and that muzzle velocity and take the suppressor off? Now you have the option of doing the both, and once you unlock this weapon, it has an integrated suppressor which is already comes with the sniper rifle, which I truly appreciate and I found to be really cool. I enjoyed that. I just love the overall look of the sniper rifle. I'm really having a lot of fun using it. Compared to the Scout Elite and the FYJS, I've enjoyed this sniper rifle more for the simple fact that I'm getting that 100% damage. I mean, when I shoot somebody at a headshot at a distance, regardless, I'm going to kill them. If that was, say, the Scout Elite or the FYJS, I might have to put 2 shots, which is just not cool for a bolt action sniper rifle. It should be 1 shot regardless of the range, even if you do have to adjust a bit more. And I understand them making it 80 in the sense where they were thinking that they wanted these to be more up close and personal, but I mean, a headshot with the bolt action should be a kill. So I do appreciate the CS5 and I really enjoy using it. Now, will it be my new go-to aggressive recon rifle? Yeah, it will be, because of the speed of the bullets, the 100% damage. It just hits that middle ground between the FYJS Scout Elite, and I really am finding that I'm enjoying it. The reload, the great rate of fire, which it shoots really fast. Once you unlock your straight pull bow, you'll really find that you're enjoying this sniper rifle. Now, I usually like to run mine sometimes with 3.4 scopes. That's always up to the other player. I like staying, having that ability to not have the glare, for instance, so I will use 3.4 scope. But my favorite scope personally is the 6x. I don't enjoy 8x. I don't really enjoy any higher optics because mostly I'm not sitting around. And as you can see in this gameplay, I am constantly moving around the map. And I'm trying to get as close to objectives as possible, but at the same time choosing my range because I'm using a sniper rifle. I don't want to run up against assaults with bulldogs and, other players that are using high rate of fire guns, where up close and personal with the FYJS, I'm probably going to get beat. So I pick my ranges and I'm careful of how close I approach enemy players. Now, here's an example where I'm talking about leading your targets. You will have to lead a little bit more than usual. And here you can kind of see I'm really cautious about where I place myself and how I pick my targets. And here's an example. Also, a cool thing that I'm finding with this setup is the new handgun and the Desert Eagle. And I'm finding that with this Desert Eagle, it goes in a perfect combination. I've got 2 high damage weapons. When I run into a close quarter situation, I pull up my Desert Eagle like you saw there. I missed the sniper shot, pull out the Desert Eagle, and was able to finish off. So, you know, this is a really good aggressive recon setup. It's worked for me really great. In this gameplay right here, if you notice, I've taken the integrated suppressor off, and I'm just running it just raw with a flash suppressor. And I do enjoy this on bigger maps. Now, that's just your choice. You could be the better player with the suppressor on. But for each player, their play style is different. And there was kind of funny. I could swear I hit that guy with a headshot in the head, but it didn't kill him. I did get the count as kill, so that was good. Now, I'm going to move into some other gameplay of more, say, distance shooting and kind of give you an idea of what I mean. And I really appreciate these maps and this weapon being added in these maps as a DLC weapon, because it forces you to play that more close quarter sniper role, where you're not the sniper who's sitting in the spawn trying to snipe other people from your spawn, or you're not 500 meters away from the objective and halfway across the map. I find that I can really get up close and personal, like I mentioned before, and I can really get in the enemy player's face and still be able to move on objectives and cap the flag. And I really like to play that recon role. I don't want to be the typical recon sitting back. And there you go, the camping recon. There's a lot of players who like to play that role as recon, sitting way on the back of the map and not moving up. And really and truthfully, you can support your team in a lot of ways by playing an aggressive recon. That doesn't mean you got to be right on top of the enemy players, but be in a position where you can spot, where you can, you know, snipe players from a distance who maybe are, you know, bipoded, say a guy with an LMG, and really help your team to maybe clear out the area or make a way, you know. Another example of recons playing off the map, I will always try my best to keep myself close to the objective, and thanks to my good teammates in Mogs in this squad right here, I was able to really move with them alongside my supports and engineers. And I think at one point we did have an assault player. So back to the CS5, this weapon, I do like it. I'm enjoying using it. I find that it really fits that close quarters role in this game, and within combination with, say, a Unica 6 or a Desert Eagle, you could really get some really cool kill streaks and just catch a lot of people off guard. I find that if I'm close quarters, I miss my first recon shot, I'll probably switch to my Desert Eagle and try to shoot. The switch is pretty fast, and I usually am able to get that kill if I do miss with my sniper rifle. And then I kind of, you know, use my CS to pick that right range and just deal with players at range. And here you can see, you know, 2 shots. One, I hit him in the body. The second, I hit him in the chest again. Now, I'm not the best recon player, so there will be times I miss those headshots. But when I'm on my game, I usually do get a lot of great headshots. And you're going to see a couple of them in this game, and you've probably seen 1 or 2 before. So, overall, me personally, I will be using this sniper rifle in a close quarters, aggressive kind of recon fashion if I do play tighter maps. Maybe even like Operation Metro or Operation Locker, I would put the suppressor on for the simple fact that I could, you know, set myself up on laneways and be able to snipe people without them knowing where I am on the mini-map. Also for anybody dropping mortars or say anything like that, just to keep yourself off of the mini-map. So I do enjoy using this. My only faults I would have to say to this rifle is the extra maybe leading. I've gotten used to it, but it would be nice if it had maybe a little higher muzzle velocity. You do have to lead a lot, but I find it I guess the way they looked at it is, you know, with the high rate of fire, the integrated suppressor, to give you a really high muzzle velocity would just make this sniper rifle really OP. And in this DLC we did end up with, you could call them OP weapons, but we did end up with a lot of high damaged and really strong weapons, the Desert Eagle being one of them. The Unica can also follow that kind of fashion, and the Bulldog obviously is a little bit OP. High damage, high rate of fire, and people could argue that, but you know, depending on the player and in the right hands, it can be a very dangerous weapon. So here you go once again. At this range, I find the CS5 just really does great. Anywhere between, you know, I would have to say 50 to 80 meters, you're really going to have an advantage. I think somewhere around 30, I'd probably say 30 to 80, then you're going to have a really big advantage. So once again, let me know what you think about this sniper rifle in the comments section. As for me, this will be my go-to aggressive recon setup, the Desert Eagle along with a CS5. I usually go flash suppressor with a 6x scope depending on the map, and like I said before, there will be times when I use a 3.4 scope just to keep that glare off, and it really works good at counter sniping other recons. They don't have the chance to see your glare. And there you can see we thought there were more guys in the water, so I just started shooting the water. It was kind of funny because we were all laughing just to make sure nobody's in the water right there. And here's one of those weird places on Lymph Garden. This whole house here where they spawn, and that's actually a spawn behind there. For some reason you cannot blow it up. You could hit it with a dozen rockets, that thing will not blow up. So I guess they decided to make it that way to create a safe spawn point, but at the same time not make it one of those spawn points where instantly people would just blow it up and kill you. So just remember that on that little house behind Bravo right there. That is a spawn point and it cannot blow up. And here's where I tried to use, say, the CS5. It's great for hip fire. I tried to hip fire that guy, but I think I was at a further away. I was too far, so it didn't really work out that great. So I ended up having to aim down sight. And here I'm going to end this off with a little sniper battle. Here you can see me and this guy kind of going at it. I was sitting out in the open, which I probably shouldn't have been doing, and really and truthfully, he should have killed me a long time ago because he had my whole body. And then I realized my mistake, so I go look for cover. And I'm going to finish him off right here with a really nice headshot. So hope you enjoyed that gameplay, and thank you for watching. Please check out more of my videos, and see you on the battlefield, Joe. Peace out.